So there are two paths that we can take here on this 3D life and this earth. The first path, which most people on earth are taking right now, is service to self path. The service to self path is the negative path, and it is the path of the ego. And what we're all trying to get to is the positive path. And there's no judgment in either one of these, right? These are just these are the dualities that we have here on earth. So the first path is the egoic path, the negative path, and it's the service to self path. So what that means is everything that you do has an underlining qualm, a nudge for gains for you, whether it's material gains, mainly it's material gains here on earth, really, or even emotional gains, such as like manipulating other people to get what you want emotionally. And some people are so entrenched in their ego that they don't even realize they're manipulating. So that's the negative path, the path for self. The positive path is service to others. So it's not service to self, it is service to others. And that is the path that comes from the heart. The first path comes from your solar plexus chakra. That's the yellow ray. That's the ego here, 3D, okay? The service to others path is the green ray. It's your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is love and understanding, whereas the solar plexus is catalyst, it's cause and effect. So when you have a cause in your life, an event that happens in your life, you get to choose how you're going to allow it to affect you. And if you're going to allow it to affect you negatively, which often means playing victim or judging others, all of that stuff, then you're coming from your solar plexus. But if you choose to look at and observe what just happened and think about, this really wasn't their fault either. Who knows what kind of day they were having, blah, 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 blah. Like just observing and putting awareness onto, you become service to others. You come then from love and understanding, the heart chakra. So the two things that I always look for in people is how much service to self are they and how much service to others are they. And how I do that, and it's not a judgment, right? It's a feeling. I don't want to judge people because I don't care if they're on the service to self path. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect me. I'm here to have my own experiences and allow my spirit complex to feel the sense of unity once again here on earth, as above, so below. That's what I want. And that's what I'm living and striving in. So there's no judgment. But with awareness and with feeling, what I notice when I'm around people is I will notice right off the bat if they're service to self or service to others. And I think it's a really, and one must do this without judgment, right? Because if you're judging them, then you're putting yourself back into your solar plexus, into your ego. Now you are being very egoic through a judgment of the other person, but lovingly from your heart. If you're just observing and you're like, oh, okay, I see that behavior, I understand it, that's very much so service to self. Like, okay, whatever. What that's also done for me is it elevates my vibration, because I get to make the choice and the decision that I probably don't want to have a coffee with that person again, or go for that extra walk with that person again. I'll see them, but maybe I'll see them when I'm with like a group of other people. I get to make the choice of if I want to, how my frequency feels. Does that communication, interaction with that other human being, and communication, interaction, friendships, all of that is very important here in 3D. We are here to thrive through love with others, self-love, but then also to pass on that love to others, with others. This life was meant to be lived in community. So I, though, get to decide